Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's edition of the Maconi Setup Shop A-Fix Tutorials. Today we are showcasing the Lady in Black once again, so strap in and let's get to it. As you would expect at Darlington, you will be shifting. You'll be getting into fifth gear on the front straightaway, and you'll be downshifting here going into turn 3. That is the fastest way around here. It's not the greatest for your tires if you're trying to push really, really hard and abusing the gas. But if you're really smooth, like I'm trying to be here, you should be able to save your right rear and be fast as long as you're gentle on the gas and not rushing it. Uh, Another thing that's going to help you guys here is waiting till you're on the straightaway or as close to it to get full throttle. Okay, if you're struggling with saving your right rear, that's one of the best things you can do. You can feel the car grip up on corner exit. Okay, if you try to get in the gas too soon in the middle of the corner, you're gonna get loose and you're gonna burn your right rear up. So just play with it, be nice and smooth. As you can see, my inputs, like you're not really holding a lot of throttle in the corner. Okay, just enough to keep your momentum up, trying to eliminate the spin in the right rear. All right. Same with turn 4 here. Just holding it, and then once you're comfortable and you feel like the car is gripped up, that's when you can get back on it. But you're just trying to take care of your tires as much as possible. I'm sure you guys have all heard, pretend you've got an egg under your accelerator. Honestly, if you can pretend that you're on lap 2 of your run every lap, you should be okay. Uh, Showing off this little line here, even with the update to the track surfaces, the dynamic track, all that, the bottom is still the fastest way around 3 and 4. There's absolutely nothing up by the wall. Okay, I tried that earlier. It was terrible. And even the middle, there's not a lot of grip. So if you're passing somebody, it's definitely going to be on the bottom in 3 and 4. If they really want to abuse their stuff, they can get a good runoff. Because you're going to be on the bottom, they can pinch you down, make it hard for you to get on the gas, but they're just going to melt their tires. So at some point, you're going to have a better runoff because of your tires anyway. Um, I do recommend, however, once you have some space on the racetrack, if you find that you're by yourself a little bit, it's not a bad idea to run fifth gear all the way around. It's not much slower. This lap right here, I'm going to run fifth gear. Yes, you're bogged down off of 4. Okay, right here we did not shift, right? Um, but you find you're bogged down, but you eliminate a lot of that wheel spin because you're running a lot lower RPM. Okay, it's not something I'd recommend to do in traffic, but if you find that you're by yourself and you've got a good gap out back, it's not a bad idea to run fifth gear for a lap or two just to help save that right rear even more. Okay. Again, talking about racing the racetrack, just like Rockingham, I mentioned in the Rockingham video how you want to race the racetrack there like you do Darlington. This is a racetrack where if you're faster than somebody and you show your nose, yes, you hope that they give you the position. If they don't, take care of yourself. Don't try to attack the corner just because you're trying to assert yourself, okay? If you're faster, you're going to make the pass. It's just a matter of time. If somebody is passing you, it's very recommended that you just let them go. Okay, run your race. You're racing the racetrack, and if you can take care of your equipment and take care of your stuff, you're going to be around at the end. I promise you. People that want to abuse their stuff early in the run usually end up in the fence, or they melt their stuff so bad that by lap 30 they're running 20th. Okay, that's just how Darlington's always been. When we switch over to the in-car, we'll go over a few points for the corners. It's easier to do in the in-car to show you guys. It's tricky, but for turn 1, I try to time my throttle where as I'm falling into the corner is when I let off. So you'll see here, as I start to turn in is where I try to let off. I try to time that, and then it's just a feel thing through the middle part of the corner. That Coca-Cola sign that we just went by, again, I'll show you in the in-car, is where I try to fall off. And then turn 3, where the safer barrier, kind of angles itself out to give you a bit of an arc into the corner. That's usually my lifting point. And then you're just down to the white line trying to keep it down there nice and smooth, right? and take care of your stuff. So we'll switch to the in-car here, and we'll go through the same thing. Okay, same deal. As I'm turning into the corner is when I try to let off. All this through the middle of the corner is just timing. That Coca-Cola sign that we just passed is where you try to turn down. Okay, that's how I try to time the exit of 2. It's tricky. If you're too late, you got to put in a bunch of wheel. You either get really tight, or if you try to turn the wheel a whole lot and use the gas to get it to turn, you get really loose. Either way, you probably end up in the wall. If you turn down too soon, you cut across the apron, de-wedge the car, and same thing. It's either going to push off the left front into the wall, or it's going to get really loose. So this Coca-Cola sign right here, that's where you start to put a little extra wheel in and try to turn down the hill. Okay, that's about as safe as I can explain it. And then turn 3 right there where you see the safer barrier kind of exit. That's my lifting point, little brake. Now it's important to know before we do the no sound. It's important to know that for this, I'm solo car. So in traffic, you're going to have a lot more dirty air to contend with. You're going to be using more brake in the race than what I'm demonstrating here. Okay? Okay, guys. Lastly, the biggest thing for Darlington is just to take care of your stuff. Race the racetrack. Don't worry about the other cars around you. You race the racetrack, it's going to take care of you. I promise. Okay. No need to overdrive it. No need to do anything crazy, and stay within yourself. If you feel like you're starting to get out of control, back your pace up to where you're comfortable. Okay. That's the biggest tip for Darlington is just race the racetrack and it'll come to you. Okay. For qualifying, the same line that I'm running here is what you're going to run in qualifying. You're just trying to run it as fast as you can. 1 and 2, there's nothing different. 3 and 4, you're just trying to get through there on the bottom as fast as you can. There's no extra speed up top. Trust me, I've already tried it. It's not worth it. Okay. If you find that this video was helpful for you guys, please consider leaving a like. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave a comment. I check them throughout the week. If you guys have any comments that you want to put down, I will respond to them as long as they're appropriate. Okay, and lastly, make sure that if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can see these videos every Monday once Maconi Setup Shop posts them on YouTube. Okay, best of luck this week, and we will see you out on the track.